Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow.
Oh,
just the first issue. I'm not doing a thing. Just the first issue, just to give you a feel of what the book was like versus what the movie was like.
Just to you validate yourself, man. Show them what's up. Represent, yo.
Yeah. So I know you're
that's
like,
what we do here,
right? So that's what we do. Like I said, we're a comic book podcast. So yes, it's based on a comic book. So I want to just do the comic book, and when I do this first issue, I'm kind of like you. Well, I don't even have to say it. You'll kind of know what's different, what was there, what's not like, and basically why the comic is held in such high regard, where the movie could be mid. You'll be able to see it immediately. Where you'd be like, oh, okay, I see it here, but I don't see it there. So, like I said, Supergirl, Woman Tomorrow, issue 1, and
Infinite Frontier.
Is that what
this wasn't a black label?
Remember that?
Yeah, I do. I thought this was a black label. No, it wasn't.
It wasn't black label. No, that's what I'm saying. This book is in continuity.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's not a black label, but even though you can read it by itself and be one thing and that's it. But this was not a black label book. So yeah, let's get to it. So the book starts off with a guy getting stabbed. Who's getting stabbed? Ruthie's father getting stabbed by Krim of the Yellow Hills. We don't know if he's from the Yellow Hills. He just claims the Yellow Hills.
You see those colors, man? You see those fucking colors?
That's what I'm saying, Eli. That's what I'm saying.
Look at that.
That's what I'm agreeing with you on it. I'm agreeing with you.
It's not bright, and it's not bright.
The movie can't do. You know what the budget would be like on that?
But that's just other color scheme, man.
Yes.
You know, some reds, man. Reds and cyans, man. It's on the color wheel on your fucking Photoshop. What the fuck?
I know, man. I know what you're saying. And yes, I agree with you on that. Okay. So the thing is, Ruthie.
Look at that. Look at that shit. Look at it go. Oh, man.
That's what I'm saying. I'm agreeing with you on that. But here's the thing. Ruthie, she's actually the narrator of the story. She's the protagonist of the story. She finds her father dead in her own farm by Krim in the Yellow Hills, who they was keeping at their house for a while. They got into an argument, and Krim stabbed him with his own sword. So she was like, and she just pulled the sword out of her dad's chest, and she was like, okay, I'm going to get his ass. And she's telling the story, and this is the story of how Supergirl killed Krim of the Yellow Hills. So this is the stinger right here. We're trying to figure out how we got to that point, you know. And she takes the sword.
Tom King.
Yeah. Tom King on Tom King. Yeah. So here's the thing. So Ruthie is the youngest of 7 kids, whatever like that. She got 6 brothers. They are arguing on what to do. They find out that Krim killed their father because they got into it with the king or some shit like that. So they're all too pussy to go after Krim. They're like, we go after Krim, he's gonna kill us too. So we just go sit here, just not do shit. So and then plus they want to like argue over who's gonna get control of the farm and all this shit like that. So they ain't gotta do anything. They don't care. So Ruth is just like, okay, well fuck it, I'll do something. So Ruthie is just like, I'm gonna go on. Her mother's just like, I know what you're gonna do, Ruthie. You're going after him, aren't you? Like I didn't expect you to be the one to go after him. She was like, yeah, mother, I'm going. She's like, well, if you get out of here, fine. Take the horse, and I don't want to see that thing again. So she's kind of telling her daughter goodbye, because if she don't want to see the horse again, she don't think that Ruthie's coming back either. Like, Ruthie's going to get killed. So, yeah. And whatever, that's her father's horse thing. She's riding on the shit like that. Yeah. So she's off to a quest. So now we get Black Conan. So, yeah. And Black Conan, Ruthie finds him first. Ruthie finds out that this guy is the baddest motherfucker on the planet. He can kill anybody. And she's offering him the sword. She was like, look, this is my father's sword. It's an awesome sword. If you kill Krim of the Yellow Hills, you can have this sword. This will be your payment. I know it's cost a lot for you to do what you need to do, but obviously you need a sword like this. And he's like, this is an awesome looking sword. Yeah, I agree with you on that one. And she's like, you know what? I tell you what, I'm going to go kill this guy for you. I'm going to go find him. You go back to your home and just rest assured that everything will be done. Like, whoa, that don't work like that. You just can't just take the sword. You're like, well, here's the thing. Bam, and slap the shit out of her, you know? So there you go. So don't worry. Now go back home and you get out of here. And then that's when he gets stopped by Supergirl. She's like, you can't do that. And she's just like, you can't just take the sword because you didn't pay for it. You didn't do anything like that. She's like, look, I don't want to fight you. Just give me the sword. I'm giving it back to her. You go home because I'm here trying to celebrate my birthday. And she's like, who the hell are you, woman, wench? You know? And she was like, you better pray to your gods because you're about to beat them, you know? And she was like, every day we lit, yeah. Every day we lit, yeah. Wait. Don't do it just yet. You know, she's trying to stab him. She's like, the coat. And she's like, wait, don't stop. Just give me a second. You're like, oh, good. You don't want to meet your ancestors today? She's like, nah, it's not that. I don't want to spill it in my drink. because it's my birthday and this shit is expensive and I ran out of money. So let me drink my drink first and then we'll get into it. She's like, okay, good, I'm done. Now, just let you know, this is probably going to hurt for you. And she takes the bottle, bam, smash him in the head and shit like that, And then she realized she gets cut and she's like, oh, I forgot I was on a red planet, a red sun or whatever like that, So now she's like dodging, weaving, and I will not be bested by a woman. And you get this iconic panel right here, So now Kara wakes up the next day over her hangover. She's, been just like that in Ruthie's house and shit. And she's like, damn, I didn't want you to know that I was Supergirl. And Ruth's like, I don't know what a Supergirl is, but okay. Yeah. But anyway, since I went after the biggest, baddest motherfucker to kill Krim, and you just beat the biggest, baddest motherfucker, I'm going to offer you the deal that I was going to offer him. If you kill Krim, I'll give you this sword and you can have it. And she looks at him and she's like, she's still hungover and shit like that. So yeah, she's like, you know what? I'll give you time to think about it. So like that. So while they're going back, she's like, look, please.
See, look at that. Look at
that. It's awesome panel. Here's the thing. There's an Easter egg in the movie that one of the planets they visit was named after this artist.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Planet Bilquis, whatever like that is after this artist. So yeah.
Well, look at like the water is. That's just the select tool on fucking Photoshop and changing.
They don't want to use it. That's the thing.
Changing the color of the water, man.
That's all you got to do. So yeah, but it looks like it's lively, it has life to it, and stuff like that. So yeah, but I agree with you. I agree with you 100% on that. So yeah, and she's just like, I don't need a sword, Ruthie. If you knew who I am, you would see why I don't need a sword. Like, but everybody needs a sword. Like, come on, my dad killed a monogriff with his sword. A monogriff. Do you know what that is? Like, no, I don't. So she's just like, look, I'm not an assassin. I'm for hire or anything like that. I got to go back to my planet and you have a good life and don't kill anybody. That's killing is bad. So yeah. So Ruthie's just like, okay, Supergirl's about to leave. She realized if she goes after Krim by herself, Krim is going to kill her and probably forget she ever existed. So she decides to swim after Supergirl. She's like, yeah, swim after. And she's like, swim, making sure that she got eaten by anything in the water and shit like that. And when she gets there, she's just like firing up her ship. And Supergirl's just like, Ruthie, what are you doing? You got to get the hell out of here because the ship is already turned on. If you get out here, it's going to do a kickback and it's going to blow you away. It's going to really hurt you. She's like, no, I can't leave until you kill Krim for me. They're like, no, I'm not a killer. I don't do anything like that. Look, I understand you're grieving right now, but I mean, you got to get over it. You got to move on with your life. You're like, how am I going to move on with my life? He killed my father. He took my world from me. What do you know about your world getting taken from you?
Oh, damn. Man.
Yeah. See, she don't know anything about Supergirl. So when she said that, she triggered her. She like, all right. She's like, oh, damn, I was trying to not do this, but now you triggered me. I can't leave you by this. Says, okay, so what do we need to work out? Before she can finish the sentence, bam, she gets stabbed in the chest by Arrow. By who? Krim of the Yellow Hills. So Black Conan did find Krim of the Yellow Hills afterwards, after he got his ass kicked by Supergirl. And he was like, yeah, they sent an assassin after you. So he was like, okay. He paid Black Conan to find whoever the assassin was coming after him so he can kill them first. So yeah. Now he's like, let me kill that girl too. Crypto sees what's going on. Crypto runs after Krim, and you know what happens then? Bam! Crypto gets hit too. Crypto forgot that he was on a red sun planet. so Crypto could take it out. Crypto, and he was like, wait, I thought I killed this chick. Was she getting up? Like, oh well, another arrow that'll take her out. And she stands up and she's pissed. Like, you think you're gonna fucking kill me with arrows? And she's getting stabbed while walking towards him. Like, she didn't give a damn. She was like, whoever the fuck this is, I'm gonna find out who this is. So she's going, and then Black Conan gets the sword, and he's like, I'm Supergirl. You think I give a fuck about swords and arrows? And she grabs the sword by the blade, takes it out of his hand, and beats him with it with the hilt. Knocks him out. And then still running at Krim. Krim like, okay, you just took him out. You coming after me. I don't know who the fuck you are, what the fuck you are. So he takes off running. Now Supergirl, the only reason she don't run after him because she hears Crypto whimpering and shit like that. She's like, don't worry, it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. Ruthie is going after Krim. Bam, he just kicks the shit out of her and just moves on. He didn't even know she was there. He wasn't even paying attention to her. Runs into Supergirl's ship, but the ship was already fired up. So as soon as he got in there, the ship just took off. So now he just shot Crypto and took the ship and everything like that. Meanwhile, Ruthie gets blown away while Crypto and Supergirl are unconscious with arrows stuck in them. To be continued.
Look at that panel.
Awesome
Look at
panel,
that
man.
splash.
So yes, and honestly, Eli, what you're criticizing the book for, I've seen that criticism also, that the artwork on this one doesn't translate to the screen. You know, a lot of people are saying that Tom Screen writing in the story is kind of whatever. The art carries the book.
I can see, like every panel's got word, like, he's a lot of
Tom
writers.
King. I fast forward through all that shit. So
overwritten, not letting the art speak for itself.
Prose and stuff like that. But am I agreeing with everybody saying that the art carried the book? Yeah, it's comics. It's a visual medium. 90% of the books, the art carries the book. That's what it is. So So if you want to say the art carries that graphic novel, I agree with you on that one. Because the story is very simple. I mean, it's the same thing. They shot a dog. She chased after the guy all over the galaxy. That's what the story is. So So
man, they could have did hue and saturation, man. The settings in fucking Photoshop. Hue and color correction.
But like I said, Eli, if they would have did that, they would have spent more money in this movie, and they're not trying to do that.
I got Photoshop on my laptop.
They should let you edit it. So executive producer Eli. Be $1 billion. So so that's all I got. I just want to put that in there. So, but even from that book alone, you can see what they kept and what they didn't keep, and what they changed, what they didn't change. You know everything you need to know just from that first issue.
Yeah.
So at least I hope you do. But